Good morning, smiling happy people. It is 6:30 on this Thursday morning and I have got your 4-step system horses for you for today. And what have we got? Well, it took me about 3 hours to go through them last night and in the last hour this morning, and some very interesting horses for you. Especially the first one, and I shall tell you why. Cill 105, now we've already got this one. Cast No Shadow is a long shot today and qualified under obviously the long shot system. Well, it qualifies also under the 4-step system. And I like the look of it. It is 25% above its nearest rival in figures. So that's your first one, Cast No Shadow, on the 4-step system and on the long shot system. And I've put £1 on it on the exchanges. I think I got 16.5 to 1 for it last night, late on, very late on. Right. This one, the next one, Cill 140, Cill Mochealog, Cill Mochealog, number 4 on the race card. It is 28% above its nearest rival in points, and looks a really, really good bet. It's only had one win, but it was a decent prize money of £7,670. So not too bad, better than the average of 3,000 something. Looks a really good bet, but it's only a small price, about 5 to 2, Cill Mochealog. And that is another one I've put on the exchanges, and I got 4.8 to 1 for that one. Right. Cill 215, number 8 on the race card, 20% above its nearest rival. Flash the Dash. It's had 3 wins, better than average prize money. Looks a decent bet, well down in the weights, and no reason why that can't make at least the frame today. Flash the Dash in the 215 at Cill. Now, the 4 o'clock one's an interesting one because this one is 31% above its nearest rival. However, Prince Quattro has won all its races on the National Hunt, and this is, of course, on the all-weather. But it is well fancied, and at 9 to 2, 5 to 1, it's certainly in with a chance, and the bookies certainly like the look of it. So does some of the tipsters around the country. So that's an interesting one in the 4 o'clock. As I said, Prince Quattro is the selection, but all its races have been over the National Hunt, but well fancied. So obviously, like all the horses I give you every day, I just put the horses out there. It's up to you whether you back them or not. It's your choice because it's your money. Simple as that. Nobody puts any pressure on anybody on this channel. 435 was too tight to call, way too tight to call. There was less than 3% in it. It wasn't enough for me. Right, really like the look of this next one. It's one we've backed quite a few times. I'm not sure if we haven't got it in something else here. Yes, we have. This is another one that came under the long shot system. It's also coming in on the 4-step system. Cill 540, Swiss Ace. So that's on 2 systems, the long shot and the 4-step system. And I can tell you now, it is 42% above its nearest rival. 42% above its nearest rival. So that is a real interesting looking one there. Swiss Ace, it's had some very good wins all well above your average of about 3,500 prize money, way above that. So Swiss Ace looks a really good selection in the Southwell 540. Right, now the next one is very interesting. Moving on to Newcastle now. 355. Now, there's only 3 horses out of the 10 that could actually be really rated because all the rest haven't had a win. So there's a lot of unexposed horses in this next race. But Annandale must be due a win. It's number 2 on the race card. Number 2 on the race card. And it is 40% above its nearest rival. But as I've said, there's so many unexposed horses in this race, it's a bit of a gamble, this one. But, you know, if you're only putting small stakes on, it's not a big loss if you lose. But it must be due a win, and it's around about 15 to 2, 8 to 1. So it's probably certainly worth at least 25 pence each way, if nothing else. I fancy it a bit more than that, I'll be honest with you. I do. I'm probably going to bang 50 pence each way on that one. But I haven't made my mind up yet. But that's Annandale, number 2 on the race card in the Newcastle 355. Right, now this is, for me, the bet of the day on the 4-step system. Not overall, but on the 4-step system. 5:30 at Newcastle, Angel Hunter, top weight. It is 52% above its nearest rival. 52% above its nearest rival. It scores 227. The nearest to is 109. It really does look. The dog's what's his name here. It's had some really good wins, 2 really good prize money, 1 exceptional prize money, but all 3 of its wins have been well above the minimum 3.5 grand prize money. Angel Hunter, top weight, looks the bet of the day for me. I've had a look on the exchange, I've had a look on Ladbrokes, very tight at the moment, so that's probably going to be a Ladbrokes bet. But there's certainly going to be at least £1 going on that one, at least £1 going on that one. Angel Hunter, Newcastle, 5:30. And your final one in the Newcastle 6:30, it is 20% above its nearest rival. It's a good horse, and it's won 3 races at well above the average prize money. Number 7 on the race card, Arnhem. It's quite well fancied by bookmakers around the country, by tipsters around the country. It's not a bad price either at 12 to 1. Certainly be a decent each way bet going on that one as well. So I haven't decided fully what I'm doing today. I've already done three bets on the exchanges. I'm probably going to end up doing another 2, and then I think the rest will be going on Ladbrokes. I'll certainly be doing doubles on the 8 horses, I think. Just small each way doubles, 5 or 10 pence each way doubles, that's what I'll be putting on them. And then maybe another few singles on them as well. So it's going to be around about an £8 or £9 day, but quietly confident that today could just be the turning of the corner. We fought back yesterday with 5 really good places. The fight back is on, the fight back has begun. Can we get a couple of winners today to put big smiles on people's faces and bits of money in people's pockets? Thanks for watching the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee on this Thursday morning. Goodbye for now.